Welcome to Beardy, Bruce Lee Central.
Intercepting fist. I guess like if a punch or a kick is coming your direction, the man's energy is coming towards you, you want to try to intercept the person's force and use the opening, such as if a person is firing a punch at you, he's leaving his chin open, he's leaving his ribs open. If he's firing a kick, he's leaving his midsection open, he's leaving his groin open. He's immobile, he can't move if he's standing on one foot executing the kick. And then you can take advantage of the person's weak points at that particular time. To me, Bruce Lee studied a lot of J. Krishnamurti's philosophy. And to me, Jeet Kune Do, philosophically, was Krishnamurti's philosophy. It was a combination of the Taekwondo kicks, boxing, footwork, some Latin dancing type footwork. He used a lot of the Wing Chun punching techniques. So Bruce Lee, in my personal opinion, Jeet Kune Do was a combination of all the best aspects from a philosophical point of view to an athletic point of view to a martial arts point of view. Considered him by far the greatest. And for those who don't consider him the greatest, at least he would be the top candidate for being he who would actually be the greatest.
Hey everybody, it's Birdie here. What's going on, guys? Okay, so the search has finally come to an end. Bruce Lee versus Joe Louis in a full-out brawl. Now, this is a real MMA fight with no rules. And as you're going to see here, Bruce Lee destroys Joe Louis. Hey guys, Bruce Lee was on a whole other level. We know how good Joe Louis was, okay? But this is Bruce Lee. So they're wearing MMA gloves, and the MMA gloves they're wearing was the gloves that Bruce Lee invented himself. So what you're about to see here is the first time that MMA gloves have been used in an MMA fight. So here we go, guys. Enjoy.
He could hit as hard as a heavyweight. He had real fast twitch muscle fibers, something he's born with. He trained hard. He worked on a lot of his stabilizers and muscles, and especially his speed. I always thought he was like the fastest guy who ever stood in front of me. He had incredible, what I call kind of a Zen level of consciousness. In psychology, we call it the implicit level of consciousness. You didn't know when he was going to squeeze that trigger, and he always knew when you weren't ready. He had blinding speed, especially with his hands. And I know that's because he stood in front of me and he popped me a few times. So I've always told people, I know how hard Bruce Lee could hit. I know how fast he was because he nailed me. And I've always told people, I know what real Jeet Kune Do was because I got popped with it a few times.